We have more ways to get away from reality now than ever before, but the movie is still the best way to do it. Sci-fi epics of the past have given us almost everything as we go about our daily lives with smartphones, VR headsets, face recognition, and cars that drive themselves. Even so, at the end of the day, we all sit down and watch a good movie. The best sci-fi movies of 2022 have everything we need, whether we want to find out how our new connection to technology affects us emotionally or just escape into a wild adventure. 10. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Evelyn Wang's life is in shambles and she needs to save her struggling laundromat. She sees other possible versions of her life and uses the strength she gains to try to fix her family. Everything Everywhere All at Once is a crazy action-adventure movie that shows every possible version of Michelle Yeoh from all over the multiverse. It is a thrill with comedy and heart to boot. 9. Belle. The story of Beauty and the Beast is turned into a digital VR fantasy in Belle, a beautiful Japanese animated movie by Mamoru Hosoda. Belle is the only person in this digital space who can talk to the Beast, a violent but misunderstood user who is being chased by a self-righteous moderator. Belle is a singer who lives her life online as an avatar. 8. After Yang. When a small family's robot boy, Yang, stops working and can't be fixed, they have to deal with their loss and figure out what to do next. By looking at his memory banks through his eyes, they can see Yang as less of a robot and more of a brother or son. 7. Moonfall. Roland Emmerich is the king of science fiction movies about natural disasters. Over the years, he has given us movies like Independence Day, The Day After Tomorrow, and 2012, earning him the nickname, Master of Disaster. Moonfall, his most recent movie about the moon hurtling toward Earth, is the next best, so bad it's good, movie about the end of the world as we know it. 6. Duel. Duel takes place in a future where you can have a clone of yourself live in your place if you get a disease that will kill you. The clone never tells your family and friends that you actually died, so no one knows. What could go wrong, anyway? Well, do you like what you are seeing so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep watching because you don't want to miss what we have at the number 1 spot. 5. Apollo 10½, A Space-Age Childhood. In a movie directed by Richard Linklater, a young boy dreams of being one of the astronauts who land on the moon. This is one of Linklater's favorite themes. The animated movie is fun, makes you think, and takes you back to a time when the space race was about more than just rich people building rockets. 4. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Marvel fans have never seen a movie like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which picks up on plotlines from Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, No Way Home, and the TV show WandaVision on Disney+. For Marvel fans, this sequel of twisted realities and fan casting is movie heaven. For newcomers, it might be hard to understand. 3. The Atom Project. From the same people who made Free Guy, The Atom Project is about Adam, a time-traveling pilot from the year 2050 who gets stuck in the year 2022 while on an illegal mission. There, he meets his 12-year-old self, and the two Adams must work together to do what older Adam wants to do: get back to 2018 to save his wife's life. But traveling through time can make things hard, especially since older Adam is running away from a dystopian future. With the odds against them, Big Adam and Little Adam decide that the only way out is to find their late father, who the one who invented time travel was. 2. Charles and Brian. One day, Brian, a nice Welsh inventor, makes a robot that looks like a box with a mannequin's head. When a storm wakes up the automaton, it calls itself Charles and becomes very interested in everything the world has to offer. As Charles becomes more human and the two of them fight with a local bully, an unlikely friendship develops. Brian and Charles is a quick 90-minute movie with good intentions and a pleasant story that will make you smile. 1. Crimes of the Future. Crimes of the Future, a moody meditation on art and humanity by director David Cronenberg, is full of squishy body horror and scary new technology, which is unrelated to his 1970 feature of the same name. In Cronenberg's sci-fi, horror mix, the human body is changing, and the government is hiding how far this change has gone. Saul Tenser and his partner, Caprice, have turned the surgery to remove his organs that grew on their own into performance art. This has drawn the attention of a group of radicals. The movie is full of dread and blood. As Timlin, an employee at the National Organ Registry, Kristen Stewart plays her in a very nervous, off-balance way. In Cronenberg's dark story about surgery, sexual attraction, and plastics, her strange energy is just what the story needs. Before you go, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for our channel so you never miss what we post next. Thank you so much for watching.